Hello and welcome to my channel, Prisoner of Books. Today, I will be telling you about my 5 least favorite book characters of all time. Let's jump right in. Starting with number 5, we have Mr. Stollis from the book Between Shades of Grey. The reason I don't like this character is he was the reason that the Vilkes family got sent to the camp in the first place. And also while he was on the train in order to get to the camp, he was telling the people that they're going to die and they should just kill themselves before the soldiers got around to do it. Overall, I just don't like this character or everything that he stands for in the book. Next up at number 3, we have the character Claude Frollo from the book Hunchback of Notre Dame. Now, this character just isn't good. He was in love with Esmeralda, and he tortured her and killed her because of it, because he was an archdeacon, and he thought that it was just wrong for him to feel these things for another woman. Now, he was just a terrible man, and though he kept Quasimodo alive, he tortured him every single chance he got, and he was the reason that he was never allowed to go outside. Chances are, if you've seen the Disney movie, you know all of these things. However, it is very Disneyed down from how it is in the book. In the book, he is much more cruel to Quasimodo and to Esmeralda. Number 3 is Charlotte from the Ruby Red series. Now, the main character in this series, her name is Gwyneth, and Charlotte is her cousin. Originally, Charlotte was believed to have superpowers, basically, to where she can travel back in time, but in the book it turns out that it is Gwyneth that has them. So Charlotte was trained to be able to go back in time and do all of these quests, but Gwyneth was never trained to do them. Now, because of this, Charlotte has a very, very high self-esteem, and she's very talented, but she very much likes to rub that into Gwyneth's face, that she does not know what to do, however Charlotte does. And also, the main love interest in the book, his name is Gideon. Charlotte was originally in love with him before he fell in love with Gwyneth. And because of this, she decides to down-talk her every time that she talks to him or to anyone that is related to Gideon or has anything to do with him. She's just overall not a nice character to Gwyneth or to Gideon or to anyone else in the family. Next up is a character that many people know, but not as many people hate, and that would be Daisy Buchanan from The Great Gatsby. Now, the reason that I don't like her is because she just seems materialistic all through the book. She marries a very rich man and isn't able to marry Gatsby at the beginning because he isn't rich. However, whenever he becomes rich again, she suddenly becomes more interested. She tries to pass it off as some other sob story, but that is definitely how it happened. Now, the man that she married, Tom Buchanan, has plenty of money, and you can see that that is why she married him. Whenever Gatsby comes back, she suddenly realizes how much she likes him because of all of his money, and how he has more money than Tom, but no one to share it with. Overall, I am just really not a fan of her character and the things that she stands for, and that she's only in love with Gatsby at the end because he has a lot of money. And that is also why she married Tom Buchanan. Her current husband was because he had a lot of money. And finally, the number 1 slot of my absolute least favorite book character comes from a Harry Potter series. Now, if you are a fan of Harry Potter, you definitely know where this is going, and that would be Dolores Umbridge from Harry Potter, and she was introduced in Order of the Phoenix. Now, this woman is basically the devil incarnate. What she does is she takes over the school, and she becomes the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, and she does not teach them anything at all, and tries to convince Harry that he actually did not see the Dark Lord come back. Now, if I spoil this for you, I am sorry. Just don't listen for a minute. She tortures Harry by having things drawn out on his hand, and she's just overall not a very nice person, and my least favorite Harry Potter character, or any character at all, by far. That is it for this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. This is a new channel, so I'd really appreciate it if I got a like or something like that just to get it going. And my next video should be up soon. What I'm doing right now is I'm reading the book Scythe by Neil Shusterman. So my next video should be a review of this book, and I'm very, very excited to film it. At the end of every video, I'm going to be doing a TBR, which is the books that I'm going to be reading next, if you wish to join me. So thank you.